welcome to Biomutant. So this game, the reviews are not fantastic. From all accounts, it's a pretty average game. Some people even say that it's below average. I watched plenty of videos of this game already and have come to my own conclusion that I actually need to experience it in order to make a finalized conclusion. But one thing that I am sure of 100% of the time before we even jump into this game is that if you're watching this video at near or around the release of Biomutant, I don't recommend you buy it for $60. This game is a buy at maybe around 30 or 40. $20 is a definite. If you like mediocre open world game. Other than that, just buy Immortal Phoenix Rising. It's a better open world game than this one. It's not a good glowing start to this game or to this playthrough, right? So why am I still playing it? Well, because certain aspects of this game, it's good. And with cheats, I can remove all the aspects that drags this game down. So with that said, I honestly totally believe that cheats, if used correctly, will enhance a game. And in this one, in my opinion, will be held so much more true than most other games out there. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me activate some things first, before I even get into the game here. Okay. First things first. I wanna say that this game damage is too low. I'm going to be playing a caster class, and the damage of caster class are actually pretty low. I'm gonna increase that, and hopefully that'll feel better. I am going to play this on hard because I think that enemies on normal and easy is way too easy. I have watched footage of those and they are like brain dead. The enemies in this game are very easy to counter and very easy to beat, and without playing this on hard and them killing you in about 2 or 3 hits, it becomes very tedious and boring, because then you can just plow through most enemies. So yeah, let's start it on hard, and that's my reason why I'm going to start it on hard. That's really loud.
Encode your DNA.
Alright, so we're going to go with pure intellect because power, key energy, and that power defines the amount of damage you deal with all kinds of psi powers and mutations. So we want power to be as high as possible. So we are going to
define your
go with that
structure.
because that gives you the highest power possible. We're going to go with intellect at 100 because that's the highest possible intellect we can start with. Okay.
Choose a genetic resilience.
And with this, we can either go all in one, or an average, or in 2. I actually don't know what is best here, but we are going to go with that. So biohazard 10. We're gonna move on.
Choose your first style.
First style. Why is this like this? Sure.
Pick your main color.
Okay. Honestly, I do not care. We're just gonna go with black. Let's just go with black. Sure.
Choose your detail color.
Detail color. Oh. Okay, this is okay.
Pick your main color.
If that's the case, we're gonna go. God, that looks disgusting.
Choose your detail color. Pick a Cypher.
Okay. Your key energy regen is faster. Shoot ball of lightning. Press down. Input ability. Throw ball of lightning direction you're facing. Inflicting damage to enemy you hit. Melee dual wield. Base armor increased. Dodge reduced. Ranged weapon inflicts more damage.
Mercenary.
Melee attack inflicts more damage to the target. Melee dual wield equipped to. Okay.
Commando. Deadeye. Cypher. Cypher chosen.
Okay. Confirmed. Let's go. Let's do this. The tutorial is very boring. Like, holy God,
Here's
what were they thinking?
With a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Oh.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark red.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
I'm one with the darkness.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me.
Oh,
But I'll
your
be
voice,
waiting for you when you have a change
Miss
of heart.
Light, is one of the worst voice, annoying, I've ever heard.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself. And it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Yes. Dark +1. Settings. First things first. Audio. Way too loud. The music's way too loud. That needs to go down. This needs to go slightly down. Ambiance is fine. Okay. Controls. Actually, how's sensitivity? Oh, it's fine.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
So they did the whole Stanley Parable kind of narrator, to where he narrates
Stories of
literally
death
everything.
From the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy.
It's either you love or you hate it.
On the one that
I have seen this choice of delivery very polarizing. It's either you love this or you hate this. So far there's just no in between, for what I've seen in the community.
Do you
for this
remember
game.
the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
So they teach you how to shoot. And then melee. And parry. Ow. Okay. So, the melee system in this game feels really floaty. Your attacks don't really feel like it's
Better make a run for
impactful.
it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
And range attacks, I don't want to play this as a third-person shooter, even though I'm playing a third-person shooter because I'm magic caster, right?
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Okay.
The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Move forward, target melee, range weapon reload, hold and E, key energy.
Upshot. Itchy trigger finger.
Please keep in mind that I will be dealing half damage if I didn't have the cheat to deal twice as much damage. Wait, fully charging it deals 400, but spamming it deals 300? That's not that big of a damage increase. That's boring. Critical chance, loot chance. I mean, we're just gonna go with int. But I have to do this. Okay. Basic melee, basic range, maneuvers. my aura, my character. Okay, my Wong Fu, my perks. I mean, I'm not gonna get any of those. My gear. Okay. My outfits. Oh. So this is like armor sets because of this right here. So you want an armor set that has like a resistance to each. Okay. Automaton. Okay. Just a regular automaton. This is the world map. It's pretty decent size. It depends honestly on if I mean, it looks big, but if it takes you from here to here in 5 minutes, then that's not very big, right? So alt and that. Electric module. Found a weapon add-on. Okay. Oh, good. I'm guessing that's health. Okay, I can press 1 to use it. More health in the toilet. Great.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember parry enemy attacks when...
Bullseye.
Oh, okay. I mean... Great. Perfect. I'm... Sure. Sure.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Okay. That doesn't look like it should have hit me, but sure. Alright.
Wiped out.
So don't go into the oil. I honestly might have to increase my damage by 3 times. Because enemies are very damage spongy. Okay, you can't parry that.
Those are the kind of things you need.
So you can't pick those up. And with magic, you can't really target them. These are your melee weapons. These are your range weapons. Alright. Oh, dodging? With melee attacks where you can deal damage to them? So you're saying I can't? Oh, no, I can. Can't open that. Alright. Sound effects need to go up. Music still needs to go down. Music is way too loud.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Okay. Oh, this is how I'm gonna pry open that thing, I guess. Alright.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Double jump.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Okay. They have way too much health. I'm probably gonna get rid of stamina. Even though that's like part of your mana bar, it's really annoying.
Might not need that now, but you will later. Your eyes are opened.
Mutations. Well, that's melee. I don't want that. Psi powers. Okay. I need one of these for sure. Then upgrade that. We're gonna get this. Oh. Well, that's fucking stupid. Okay. So we got that. Space is going to be either blaze or blink. Probably blaze. I like fire. Oh. We got one more bio point. Let's just go that 20% there. We got a single upgrade point. Okay, we don't want those. Yep, let's grab that. Oh, that's pretty cool. You only got like 5 of those. That's kind of lame. And then you got a bunch of generals. Oh, I need luck out. Okay. Okay. So now I got 2 things. Okay. Holy shit, that costs a lot. That area dropped below 60 there. I don't know why. What was there that caused it to drop below 60? This is 40. What the hell?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom.
Not very well optimized, I
Was
guess.
it too late?
The areas.
It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
These are not puzzles. They are really dumb. So basically how this works is you match the arrows to the color. That's it.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Actually, I want to see this. What happens? Oh, so when I hold this, doing this does nothing. Can I rewind that? Controls. Mapping. Toggle ability. Okay. I can't change it. So you can hit this and it'll pull this up, but I can't change it. I want to change E to being left click and Alt to E, and space can stay the same, but I can't do that. That would be like perfect. Combat. Abilities. These are quick uses, which quick use abilities, which I don't really need. I need toggle abilities and the wheel. Weird they don't let you rebind that. So strange.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
By the way, all the puzzles
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. You've already drained yourself. Took care of it.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to rebind some abilities. This should be E. And then this should be right click. Because I press this way less than I do this.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. The scrap keeps piling up.
Yeah, we're going to get unlimited stamina. It's just gonna happen. I don't like it being there. And this is what people hate the most.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure... He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew... The child could have been anyone. It was after the...
I'm skimming through it. The story of this game is garbage. Actual garbage. I've listened to it so many times. Very bad. I don't like the story in this game at all. I'm more interested in the combat.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this... The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but ask...
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
He's grateful for all...
Oh good, I had to go all the way back. Yeah. Yeah. This is the tutorial, by the way. Boring as fucking sin. Why did they do this as a tutorial? I have no fucking idea. Basically, that whole tutorial was so that it teaches you, oh, you got a net. You can catch little critters with it. What can you do with the little critters? Who fucking cares? The no fruit in the tree. Blah blah blah. Big sign effect.
He says you'd better hurry back to the village.
Okay.
He lost you. The tree started to... Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Can't skip this, by the way.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Basically, I'll summarize the story for you. When you were little, you helped this guy plant this stupid tree which grows the root into 5 different parts of the world. Now the world tree is dying. This is a tree that you grew. And now you need to go to the end of each root to find out what the fuck is killing the tree because it's eating the roots. So at the end of each root, there's gonna be like a world eater, or aka a boss that you need to defeat. You kill all 5 bosses, something happens. You save the world. Blah blah blah.
There's one at the end of each route. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war.
Alright, so it then goes into detail, well not detail, it says that you got to join a tribe. Depending on what tribe you join, it'll change how the story unfolds and blah blah blah, blah blah blue. Stuff happens.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong.
We're gonna play this on the darkest mode possible, aka the bad morality. Level 4. Yay. By the way, I have 2 times XP on. Normally you would not be level 4 at this point.
Now you understand better.
More of that, please. Loot chance, I'll take.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Yay, splash screen. Alright, we're done with the tutorial. Not really. Not really. We still got a little bit of ways to go here. I'm trying to move through the tutorial as fast as possible. because in my opinion it's pretty goddamn boring.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Ah, yes. Pissing on
Let's
the
see.
signpost. Alright, so you can now fast travel to certain points. Yay. The world is actually pretty explorable after the tutorial. I don't... Oh, look, there's a world eater. See, though, fighting those will be fun, but it takes so long to get to one.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Okay. It'll be the first village I help it destroy. The hell kind of swim is that? Jesus. Learn to swim, my dude.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Okay.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other... He worries there won't be much left to... He doesn't know what your connection... Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Good work, clever cogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were wrong.
Your voice makes
There's
me want to
always
run
more
away
dark
from the
than
light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
Yeah, kill the light. Darkness is the only thing.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Regardless, the Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They
That's the one I'm
believe
going for.
cleansing is necessary to restore
Kill
the world,
everything
and want to let the world
that can't
eaters
defend
bring
themselves.
down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Kill everything.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the... He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the...
Hey, we're gonna go over there. Wait, there are tribes? Somewhat light and somewhat dark. Interesting. I got 2 side points. We're gonna take Blaze. Put it at space. That's now my dodge. And now we're gonna save up for freeze, I guess. Oh, that's cool. But that takes up a slot, though.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Well, motor bridge, because I want to, you know, go over to the dark side. The dark side. Or somewhat
It's
dark.
a bridge. Just get over it.
Narrator. Oh. Okay. They're not gonna let me join the fight yet.
They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Restroy instead of destroy. Yeah. Oh. Well. That was anticlimactic, huh? A cave with nothing inside.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see.
Okay. And Jagni is the evil one, right? Yeah. I kind of want to join the Lotus, though. Because they are maximum darkness.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at... The Sifu is mindful of his time, but thinks you'll just have to find out for yourself if he's willing to spend some of it on you. The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision. He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
Hell yeah. Destroy the world.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Okay.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties.
Yes. Already this story is better than Light
Tells you
Side.
not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
You said that 3 times now.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
Okay. That was very boring.